Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. This is Sam Ongoro. Kindly subscribe, share, and like my YouTube channel. My YouTube name is Sam Ongoro. Now, actually, I don't understand men nowadays. Actually, I completely don't understand men nowadays. Yani sielewi wanaume kabisa. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening actually with our men. Yani, you find out a guy is married. Anapata yani siku hizi WhatsApp groups that have come up. There's so many WhatsApp groups that are coming up. There was a funeral arrangement. The WhatsApp group was set up. And sometimes you get added into groups without being asked, without even knowing. Somebody knows you, they just add you. Now, let me give you one quick story. On same topic, WhatsApp group, a guy put up a WhatsApp group. I didn't know that there's some men who go through the WhatsApp group that they have been added to see a profile photo of a woman who looks beautiful that they may want to have a date with them or date them. Mind you, the man is married. He's looking, goes through the profile WhatsApp group. Then they can see the profile photos of people who have been added or the participants of that WhatsApp group. This, I didn't know there are people who go through profile photos of these people who are in a WhatsApp group or looking at the profile photos of WhatsApp group participants. Not until yesterday. So this guy told me he has his wife's photo on as a profile photo on his phone, or on his WhatsApp account. Now, he received a text message from a unknown number. So these people, when they go through a WhatsApp group, they get your number from there. Then they start texting you outside the WhatsApp group. The group was created for a funeral arrangement and expenses, contributions. Now this guy got a number and they start texting this lady, beautiful lady, he saw on the profile photo. Little did he know that that was a man's WhatsApp account, but he has a picture of his wife as his profile photo. Now he texted the guy without knowing, thinking he's chatting with that beautiful lady. He said, "Hey, you're looking so beautiful. I cannot hide how beautiful you are. You know, I have really admired you. You are a flower that I would like to hold under my hands and water it every day to even look greener and more beautiful and blossom. You're such a beautiful girl. I want us to connect. I want us to meet and have coffee. When are you available? Let me know. My name is so and so." The guy got a message and he realized where the guy got the number from. He replied, said, "Hey, how did you get my number?" He said, "I got it from the WhatsApp group." The guy said, "Yeah, that is true. But my brother, let me help you. That picture on my profile is my wife. That photo on my profile, my WhatsApp profile, that woman is my wife." Imagine a man has guts to reply and tell the husband, "Can you please give me her number?" Imagine I have told you that is my wife. And that, as if that is not enough, that is nothing. You want me to send you her number because you realized the number that you're texting is the husband's number. Now you want her number, her real number. You know, that guy told me he felt so bad. The guy was very polite. He told the guy, listen, that is my wife. How can I give you my wife's number? Have some respect, my brother. That is what I'm telling the guy. Have some respect. How can I give you my wife's number? Have some respect and dignity. And above all, respect yourself. That is the husband telling this guy to have, a little bit sense of humor, a little bit common sense. This woman is married. There's so many beautiful girls out there who have no man, who don't have anyone, but they have so many, but they don't belong to anyone. So why this one specifically? The guy got offended. The guy responded and said, sir, I'm not trying to be rude, but your wife looks so beautiful. I would just like to meet her and have coffee. That is it. Nothing more, nothing less. I want to ask you if you were the husband of that woman, and this guy is writing to you all this nonsense, what would you do? The guy took the phone and he blocked the guy completely. He blocked the guy. He blocked the guy. Imagine a guy who is so persistent and wants the husband to give him the wife's number. Sometimes I don't know what's wrong with men. Are we being realistic, or we are in a world of not understanding? The first thing when you heard that the woman is married, my brother, you should have stopped right there and apologize to the guy and tell him, hey, my brother, I'm so sorry. I thought she was a single woman. But you don't have to be persistent in insisting that he should give you his wife's number. How dare you ask a guy to send a hyena to visit with the goats, and then when the goats are eaten, you start complaining, blaming the hyena? My brothers, wanaume, ingekuwa that is your wife, somebody is insisting to get her number, and guess who's giving the number? You as the husband. How will you feel? And nowadays, we don't care. We don't even fear God. We don't even fear marriage. Absolutely not. In fact, I don't understand men nowadays. I don't. There are so many single women out there. Why this one particular? Yes, it's beautiful, but it's taken. There's so many out here who are not taken. And I always tell men, respect other people's wives for yours to be respected. Respect other people's wives. By the way, if you do, there is a lot of temptations out there, but God will protect your wife. But so long as you go around asking other people's wives' numbers and phone numbers and wherever, photos, wherever, my brother, yours will also fall into that temptation. If you want your wife to be respected, respect other people's wives. And like I said in my last video, if you want your children to be respected by these grandparents, those grown-up adult men who have a habit of sleeping with young girls, if you want your children to be focused and not to be distracted by these cheap men, respect other people's children. But so long as you move around dating these young girls all over, dating school girls, thinking yours are better, they're holier than them, holier than thy. My brother, you are lying to yourself. Your children are also doing the same to other men out there. The question I want to ask men, if your daughter is in university and you're dating university girls, or she's in college, if you find a guy dating your daughter, a guy who's married, playing games with your daughter, what will you do or how will you feel? Will you be upset? How you say, I'm glad he's dating this old man? What will you say or what will you do? It's a simple question. You don't need to answer me, but I want you to answer it quietly in your heart. You know exactly. If you, like I always say, do to others what you will want them to do unto you. If you want people to respect you, respect people. If you want people to respect your children, your daughters, respect other people's daughters. Your daughters will have it soft out here if you respect other people's daughters. But the moment you start impregnating other people's daughters, left, right, center, school girls, you see a girl in uniform, you start trembling. You start panicking, you start like shaking like a generator. My brother, your children will be done the same. I'm not here to curse people, but in everything that we do, it's a seed that we are planting. And guess what? When the harvest time comes, you will harvest. Be ready with interest. Be ready, my brother. So I'm just talking to men, especially those who fathers. If you want your children to go farther, if you want your children to go far, if you want your children to avoid distractions on the way to their success, to their destiny, respect other people's children. Actually respect other people's children. Like I said before, you need to clap for your neighbor's children when they're climbing up the ladder. When they're doing well, you need to clap for them. So that when your turn comes, they'll be able to clap for you. You cannot ruin your friends and neighbors' daughters and expect yours to be successful. Everything that we do, we're doing it for ourselves. We are actually doing it to ourselves. Everything you do to others, you're doing it to yourself. My brother, I'm just talking to men, especially those who are fathers, those who are married. My brother, if you see someone's wife looking beautiful, it's because she's taken care of by the husband. If you see a woman looking very beautiful, well taken up, dresses well, somebody is taking care of that woman. And my brother, there's no special breed of women that you can say, these are the women that you can marry and they look beautiful. They dress well. They look glittering. Nothing that happens by itself. There is somebody who's taking care of that woman. So you can also do that to your wife. You treat your wife like, I don't know. Then you expect her to look good. You stress your wife. Then you expect her to look good. How? Take care of your wife. Water your wife. What I mean, don't take it the way you want. Water your wife. Like people water crops to do well. In other words, nourish your wife. Take care of your wife. So many, you ask them, when is the last time you bought a new dress to your wife or for your wife? They can't remember. But side chicks out here, they buy them dresses, shoes, clothes every now and then. My brother, if you're walking out there and you see a nice dress, buy it for your wife. Buy that dress for your wife. She look beautiful. Take your wife to the salon. Let her get her hair done. Pay for it. Take her to the salon. Let her nails get done. Pamper your wife once in a while. But again, don't overdo it. Too much of something is dangerous. So do something, according to your pocket, according to your salary, according to your ability. Don't compete. We are not in competition with anyone. Do you know one thing I know about some men? They really amaze me. Some men, they copy other men, thinking that's how things are done. They copy how some men are living with their wives. And they forget that in this life, nobody has the exact exam paper like yours. Everybody has a different exam paper. So stop copying people. We are not in a competition. If your friend, your neighbor, your brother, your family, your colleague has reached before you, clap for that colleague. It's not the end of the world. It's his or her time today. Your time is coming. It's just for that season. Let them shine. Everybody's shining on their season. When yours is coming, you will shine, my brother. So if you want your wife to look beautiful, your wife to look exactly just as the women you admire, take care of that woman. Take care of your woman. Take care of your family. And after all, my brother, you go and get a problem out there. Guess who will stick with you through thin and thick is your wife. So give your wife a priority. Actually, I don't understand the man. Yani, you find a guy has a side chick somewhere. He is dating someone somewhere. Has a side chick somewhere. Akipata pesa, he anafanya grocery shopping. Everyone, hata before afanye kwake na ako na watoto, before afanye hiyo shopping, grocery shopping kwake, anafanyia mpango ya kando, anampelekea, alafu anarudi kwake kukura, alafu watoto wake wanarara njaa. Akikuja kwake ni kulia hana pesa. My brother, people will value you on as how much you value your family. Watoto wako wakitoka wanakaa vibaya, watu wanasema huyu mwanaume hata ajui. Wakiona bibi yake anakaa hivi hata nywele hajatengenezwa, wanafaa matambara, they will discredit you, my brother. I'm not here to tell you to please people. But utaona vile mwanamke anakaa na watoto, then utajua this guy is a responsible guy. I'm trying to help you to be responsible. Where I used to work before, used to work in elderly homes. My supervisor one time told me, in case of any emergency, in case there is fire anywhere, in case there is an emergency anywhere in this facility, you need to save yourself first. Make sure you are safe first so that you can save these vulnerable people. Let me break it down. What that taught me is you need to take care of yourself first before you take care of others. So you need to take care of your family first before you take care of others. You need to take care of yourself. Take care of your family first. My brothers, side chicks, you may be in love, but believe me, you might not be the only one. That shopping that you've done for that lady, imagine there are even 10, 15 men doing the same to her. And when you do it, you feel you think you are so special. You have arrived, you have reached, you have done something great. My brother, as soon as you drop that grocery shopping, before to ufike Thika Road, another man is calling her to say, hey, are you in the house? I'm bringing you this grocery shopping. Take care of your family first before you take care of other people's wives out there or side chicks out there. wanaume, in fact, nowadays, sielewi wanaume. I don't understand. I met a guy, he's married, he has 3 children. Then he has a side chick who has 4 children. 3 of them are school-going age. So this guy walikosana na bibi yake. Now anapeleka watoto wake in a public school while he is paying for his side chick's children. Yani watoto wa side chick anawapeleka private school. In short, group of schools. 3 of them anawalipia school fees in a private school while watoto wake wanaenda in a public school. One time the guy was narrating a story to me and asking, why do you do that? He said, because their mother treats me like trash. I said, why are you in that marriage if your wife treats you like trash? Why are you there? Oh, I'm there because of my children. I want them to grow up knowing I'm their father. I said, my brother, are you doing justice to those children? Or you are just there to please the society? Because this guy is doing more harm to the children than justice. Imagine you are taking your children to a public school because of their mother. Now, your Mpango wa Kando's children are going to a private school. A group of schools. Now, my brother, your biological children are going to a public school. Your side chick children who are not your biological children unawalipia school fees in a private school. My brother, are you being fair to your children? Are you really fair to your children? And you may think that you are punishing your wife, but the matter of the children. But my brother, you are punishing your children. These children are your future. These children will be there for you tomorrow. So give them a good foundation. I'm not saying there's something wrong with sending your side children to a private school. But what I'm trying to say is, as a responsible father, if your Mpango wa Kando's children are going to a private school, take your children there too. Take your biological children to a private school. So that, my brother, tomorrow when things go south, you'll have something to lean on. Give your children a good foundation. My brother, structure without a good foundation, that structure cannot withstand the storms of life. You need to give your children the best that you can as a parent. I'm not saying those who are not able, because there are those who are not able. And I'm not saying that public school are bad, because even myself, I went to a public school. But if you are able to take your Mpango wa Kando's children to a private school, you can also afford to take your children, your biological children, to a private school. Give your children a good foundation that it can withstand any storm that will face them in the future. Prepare them for tomorrow. My brother, you may think you are in love. You may think you are punishing your wife. Wait until your pesa uko nayo iishe. My brother, kitakuramba. Wait until you run out of cash. I'm not cursing you, but stuff happen. Things happen. You do all you can where you are able, but you don't know tomorrow. You don't know even the next minute. So I'll ask you, my brother, if you're the one, if you hear me, the one I talk to, if I were you, my brother, I will change and take my children to a private school. Because you are able, if you can pay for 3 children in a private school and they are not your biological children, you can afford to pay for your 2 children in a private school. Give your children the future, my brother. You cannot punish your wife through your children. You can't. Those are your blood children. You brought those children into this world. Just remember, when we are faced with a lot of challenges, difficulties, problems, left, right, center, we go on our knees and pray to God. Knowing and trusting who God is, we believe that God will come for our rescue. Imagine your children, what kind of prayer they pray before they sleep. For you, as their father, the way you treat their mother in front of you, or in front of them, the way you relate with your wife in front of your children. Actually, I don't understand what's happening to men. Nowadays, we have left our responsibilities to our wives. We have allowed ladies to take care of our responsibilities. We have allowed women or our wives to take care the responsibility that is supposed to be ours. Yaani tumeachia wamama majukumu ya kusomesha watoto, kulea watoto, ili hali hiyo majukumu ni yetu wanaume, as the head of the family. Some of you will tell me, oh, my wife does not respect me. I'm not talking about your wife. I'm talking about your children. The children that you sired, the children that you brought into this world. The children that are in this world because of you. If you have a misunderstanding with your wife, solve your differences. Wanaume, that is your wife. And you are her husband. But your children, you are the father. And to your children, she's the mother. Those children don't have any other mother. That is the only mother they know. Those children don't have any father. You are the only father they know. Unless and otherwise. So be there as a father. What you need to do is cut the relationship of husband and wife. Cut it. But sustain the relationship of being a father and a mother because of your children. Keep the relationship because a father is a lifetime job. And being a mother is a lifetime job. That's a job that you cannot excuse yourself from, no matter what. Be there for your children and be there for a good cause. Don't be there for your children, claiming that you're there for your children, but you're causing more harm to them than good. So if you are there, do justice to your children. Don't disrespect your wife in front of your children. Don't shout to your wife in front of our children. You know, I don't understand men. When you go to the bedroom, then talk to your wife. Talk to your wife. Yani you find unapata mwanaume. Men. Actually, I don't understand men nowadays completely. I talk to some men and I'm like, what? By the way, what I've realized, we complain that we have so many problems. And yet we ain't got nothing. We haven't seen none. In fact, if we could have a table set and say, let's meet on Friday, everybody bring your problems, put them on the table, let us exchange our problems. So I can pick my neighbors, my friends, and everyone. My brother, will put those problems on a table. You will run and pick your problems and run away with it. People are going through stuff. It's just that they don't advertise it. They don't go around announcing to the public what they're going through. You admire people, but people are going through stuff. Reconcile with your wife for the sake of the children that you claim you are there for them. And my brothers, don't be a side cheerer for your children. Now when they succeed, then you walk in and say, these are my children. Oh, that's my son. That's my daughter. For you've come to harvest where you didn't sow. My brother, watoto wa mpango wa kando, saidia tu ukiwa na uwezo. And don't expect anything back. Don't. But my brother, if I were you, I'll do things differently. Pea watoto wako maisha msingi mzuri. Pea watoto wako msingi mzuri wa maisha. so that if something happens tomorrow, my brother, watoto wako watasimama na wewe. Lakini usiwaachie mama yao majukumu yote, then wakifaulu urudi useme these are my children. You start taking pride in them. You start saying, oh, these are my children, my son, my daughter. Look at that. What did you do? How much did you contribute when those children were growing up? Be there for your children as you claim. And please, make sure you give your children the best. Make sure you give your children the best. Yaani unaenda unalipia mpango wa kando nyumba na kwako hujalipa. Honestly, wanaume, unaenda unalipia mpango wa kando nyumba na kwako haujalipa. My brother, landlord akikufungia, si utalala nje na familia yako? Na mpango wa kando utapata kuna wanaume wengi hautaenda pale kulala, kwa sababu atakwambia hey, my children wako nyumbani. Sasa wewe afadhali ungekuja mchana, lakini usiku hautalala because my children will be home. Utaenda wapi? Jisaidie kwanza before you saidie mtu mwingine. Jisaidie kwanza. So take care of your responsibility. Be a responsible man, husband, father, head of the family. Wanaume, wacha tuheshimu ndoa zetu na tuheshimu watoto wetu. Let's respect our children. Let's give our children the best. Let's work hard for the sake of our children. I'm not saying that you should not help other people who are less fortunate. Yes, help them, but make sure you help yourself first before you help others. You can't go around paying rent for your mpango wa kando and you have not paid your rent. Now remember, my brother, mpango wa kando kuna watu wengi wanalipa hiyo nyumba. Yaani unapata mwanaume kama mimi ako na akili zake sote, anaenda anachukua ako na mpango ya kando na ako na bibi. Yaani unaenda tu unachukua kifunguo the house key ya mpango wa kando na ujui mumepatana juzi na ujui hiyo nyumba nani analipa. Yaani unaenda hapo mpango wa kando ako kasini, yaani unaenda nyumbani kungorota, upike, umutengenezee ndio akuje, if you are being romantic. My brother, yule analipanga hiyo nyumba akikuja kupate. Sio ni kama kujipeleka tuli funeral home peke yako. Now who will you plan? Sio umejipeleka tu mochari peke yako, my brother. Yaani mwanaume unaenda kwa nyumba hujalipa rent ukweli ya mpango wa kando na unangorara hapo, unangorota mpaka asubuhi. Na wanaume wakipita hapa nje unasema wewe ni mwanaume gani? Mwanaume ni majukumu. Ukiitwa husband iko na gharama. Ukiitwa father kuna gharama inakuja na kuitwa baba. Ukiitwa mheshimiwa kuna gharama. Ukiitwa maneno tamu darling, sweetie, iko na gharama. So gharamikia. Ukitamuka oh my wife, iko na gharama. Lazima ugharamikie. Ukisema your house, lazima ugharamikie hiyo nyumba. Ukisema hapa ni kwangu, kuna gharama, my brother. Ukisema nipikie chakula kitamu, lazima ugharamikie. Ukisema unataka kulala mahali pazuri, lazima ugharamikie. Kuna gharama. Lazima ugharamikie. Hata Biblia inasema mwanaume lazima agharamikie mke wake na watoto wake. Sasa hii yako wewe unaenda kugharamikia watoto. Hata my brother ufanye mazuri pale nje, kama hujaanza kutoka kwa nyumba yako, my brother, hapo unapotea, unajipoteza peke yako. Halafu tunaanza kusema tumeroga. Hakuna mtu ameturoga, ni sisi tumejiroga. My brother, jite kama mkutano as a man. Call yourself into a private meeting. Talk to yourself. Na ujiulize, what I'm doing? Hii kitu nafanya inanisaidia, inanichenga ama inaniharibu? Na jibu utapata peke yako. Julikata anaanza. Stop blaming everybody else but you. Everything starts and ends with you, my brother. So as the head of the family, unaongoza familia yako aje? How? Unaongoza familia yako aje? Ongoza familia yako kama mwanaume. na usimame kama mwanaume. That's why ninasemanga I don't understand. Kuna this guy who took his mpango wa kando out. Wakikura, unajua the guy is 59. He wants to feel young. There's a young girl. He wants to feel young, energetic. Yani chofio is trying to kuonyesha huyo mwanamke, mimi, huyo msichana, mimi hata ni miaka tu, lakini kimwili na akili mimi ni kijana. Wakikura wanapeka lunch, wanakura. Akamwambia, you know what, Christina, you're such a beautiful girl. I can't sleep without thinking about you. Everything I do, it's all about you. You know, you are in my head. Picha yako iko kila mahali. So, you know, you're such a beautiful girl. Sweetheart, leo nataka uniambie kitu inaweza nipandisha damu. Yani kitu ile inaweza nifanya nikuwe chofyo, nichangamuke, nicheke, yani nifurahie. Like, you know, sasa niambie, yani huyu mzee anajaribu kuwa kijana. Huyu msichana alimwangalia akamwambia, bibi yako amekaa hapo nyuma. Alimwambia bibi yako amekaa hapo nyuma. Alimwambia mwambie kitu naweza mchangamusa. Kitu naweza yani mpandisha mood. Hadi mfurahishe. Mwangalia akamwambia, honey, your wife ako hapo nyuma anakula, amekaa hapo anakuangalia. Ungeona the look in that man. Yani that man aliona kama ameisha nguvu yote. Ni kama ni mgonjwa wa kifafa. Aliisha, yani ni kama ni mgonjwa. Amegonjeka miaka 10. Huyo mwanaume hata nguvu ilimuishia ya kugeuka hivi. Angalia ukweli ya confirm. Alimwambia, bibi yako amekaa hapo nyuma anakula na kuangalia. Hata ni Mungu, roho ya huyo mwanaume haikusimama. Hey, Mungu ni mwema kila wakati. God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good. Wanaume. Tukae tu miaka yetu. Tukae miaka yetu. Hata kuna wakati rais alisema, kwa nini wanaume mna date watoto wadogo? Si kama you have to date tafuta wanawake lika yako. Na there are so many out here. Sasa mnaharibu watoto kwa nini? Huyo mwanaume hata ni Mungu tu, roho haikusimama. Alisimamishwa, lege ilisimama, alisimamishwa damu na huyo msichana. So actually nowadays I don't understand men. Yani mwanaume anawachia bibi yake 200 shillings. Na ukikuja usiku unataka ukule nyama, itatoka wapi my brother? Hata wapi nyama? Basi uliwaja hata haitoshi nyama, haitoshi mboga, haitoshi lunch, haitoshi breakfast, haitoshi shaba. Sasa unataka nyama itoka wapi? Wengine wanaajia bibi yao, mabibi zao 100. Ukikuja unapata bibi yako amenunua nyama. Na unaikula vizuri na unataka hata unamwambia niongeze. Na ujui bibi yako, your wife is not working. She's a housewife. For heaven's sake, umekuja umepata amenunua nyama na uliwaja 100. Utaki kumuuliza hii nyama ulitoa wapi? Na unaikula vizuri mpaka unamwambia hebu niongeze. I don't understand. I don't understand man. Yani unaenda watoto umeambiwa wamefukuzwa shule, pesa 500. Haukuaja ushughuliki, ulitoka ukaenda. Unakuja unapata watoto walienda shule. Na hiyo pesa haukutoa. Na bibi yako hafanyi kazi. Hata as a man, a responsible man, umuulize ulitoa pesa wapi? Ulikopa, ulifanya nini? Unakuja na unapata chakula na unakula tu. Na unarara, unaanza kungorota hapo. Halafu unasema hapa ni kwangu. Huyu ni bibi yangu. Hawa ni watoto wangu. My brother lazima uharamiki. Kuna gharama. Na nilisema ingine, wanaume lazima tujitume. Hiyo nayo haina shortcut. Lazima tujitume. Na kujituma ni kufanya kazi. Mungu alisema, he will bless the work of your hand. So give God something to bless. God is waiting for you to surrender something to him so that he can bless you. Wanaume, fanya kazi. Jitume. Let's work. In fact, I don't understand men. Yani mwanaume ako na wanawake wengi, hata kwake mwenyewe hajashiba. Yaani mwanaume hako na wanawake wengi, hata yeye mwenyewe kwake hajashiba, hata yeye havai nguo vizuri, hata yeye halali kitanda mzuri, lakini hako na wanawake hapo. Kuna mwanaume aliniambia pesa bila wanawake hiyo pesa hata haina maana. Nikamuuliza, my brother, si you have a wife? Akasema si mwanamke mmoja nasema. Nikamwambia si uwawe basi weka nyumbani, wewe sita afford kulipa nyumba. But you can afford 1,000, 2,000. 500 daily. Au honestly sielewi, I don't understand men anymore. Yaani mwanaume uchanunua mkate kwako, uchanunua breakfast, but kwa mpango wa kando ulimwachia 500 chana. So ananunua mayai bila ya kufurahia na mkate, akubakie proband. Unapitia hapo asubuhi unakula unasema my wife hata anunui kitu. Sasa bibi yako atanunua na nini na hukumwachia pesa? Hukumwachia pesa. But mpango wa kando ulimwachia 500, akatumia 200 akufurahishe ndio uache mo. Yaani unajua hata ng'ombe ukitaka ikupatie maziwa mingi, you have to take care of it. Lazima upatie nyansi, uipeleke kwa mto ikunywe maji, ikule vizuri, ndio ikupe maziwa. So na huyu mpango wa kando lazima akutreat vizuri ndio utoe maziwa. Wanaume, I don't understand man. My brothers, let us invest. Why to invest for our future? My brother, age is catching with us. Old age, that is our future. Our future ni kuwa wazee, itakuja. Na utakuwa ukifanya ile vitu unafanya saa hii. Na hata ikitafika umri mwingine, uone what you are doing is just vanity. Hakuna kitu at the end of the day. Sasa wewe, uko na wana wengi pesa yako unawalipo hapo unamwaga. You have not invested in your future. Future is coming. You say it's coming. Hauna anything. Kazi itaisha, hautaenda kufanya vibarua, hautaenda kufanya kazi like you are doing now. Now my brother, you be just there. Miaka imekataa. Akili nasikia ifanye, but mwili umekataa kwa sababu ya miaka. Now utarudi kwa hao wanako waambie ile pesa nilikuwa nawapatia na mimi nirudishie mkono. My brother, you receive a shock of the year. Invest in our future. Invest in your future. So that if tomorrow comes, you will not be afraid to face tomorrow. Because you umejipanga na umeinvest vizuri. As much as tunasomesha watoto tunasaidia, tujifikirie. And when you help, don't expect anything in return. If it comes, fine. But do things willingly from your heart without expecting anything back. And guess what? If it comes back, shukuru Mungu. And if it doesn't, shukuru Mungu. In everything, let's give thanks to God. Let us give thanks to God. Ukweli, let us give thanks to God. Actually, I don't understand men nowadays. I don't understand them. Yaani mwanaume anatoka kazi, anaenda kwa bar, akunywe pombe. Akuja pale bibi yake amerara na watoto. Na asubuhi amuke, ajomoke. Aende. Kabla watoto hawajaamuka na bibi hajaamuka. Now tell me, hiyo ni ndoa uko nayo my brother ama ni nini? And again, who are you punishing? Yaani unatesa nani sasa? Si ni wewe unajitesa tu kule. Ni wewe unajitesa. Whatever the issue that is in your family, sit down and solve it. Sit down and solve it. Solve it. Kuna wanaume yani na kazi imewachukua kipaumbele. Other they have no time for their wives. There's a guy who fries out a lot. And he's also a leader in a given church. Imagine huyo mwanaume hana time ya bibi yake. So the wife na hawezi sikiza bibi yake. The guy cannot listen to the wife. Absolutely not. So the wife alitafuta rafiki ya bwana yake. Akamtuma akamwambia, please enda waambie my husband, he has forgotten that I'm here. Yani ambia bwana yangu amenisahau mimi ni mwanamke na niko kwa nyumba yake. Amenisahau niko hapa. At least na mimi anikumbuke tu. Na sitaki anikumbuke kila siku ama kila saa, lakini anikumbuke once in a while that I'm here. Now this guy went and talked to this guy. Akamwambia, you know, mama anasema umemsahau sana. Si umkumbuke tu kidogo. You know what the guy said? The guy is well to do in a society. Alimwambia enda umwambie huyu mwanamke awachane na mimi kabisa. Kama watoto hawana school fees aniambie. Kama watoto hawana mahali pa kulala aniambie. Kama watoto hawana uniform aniambie. I am very busy looking for money. Nilipe school fees, ninunulie watoto wangu nguo, watoto wangu wakae vizuri na wao wapate mahali pa kulala. The roof over their head. Hiyo sikatai. Hiyo ndio message alimwambia. Na my brother, siku watoto hawatasoma milele. Wakimaliza shule, wakiwa watu wakubwa wahame. Ndio utakuja kukumbuka uko na mwanamke kwa nyumba. Ndio utakumbuka kuna mwanamke kwa nyumba. My brother. Na huyu mama anaomba tu mkumbuke. Na they are not young people. Umkumbuke hapo kwa nyumba. Siku watoto watamaliza shule. Na ninaambianga wanaume, I don't understand men nowadays. My brothers, soea kuishi na mabibi zenu because watoto watakuwa na watatoka, mtapaki ninyi peke yenu. Na hiyo haitakuwa na time ya kujifunza how to live with your wife. You better start now. So that wakati ikifika, you'll be acquainted to your wife. Utakuwa umejua bibi yako. Mtaishi vizuri na yeye. Sielewi kabisa. I don't understand that. Yaani mwanaume ako na bibi yake amemsalia watoto. Unapeleka bibi yako out kwa club to go have fun. Yaani unachapa bibi yako mbele ya. Yaani mwanaume anaanza kutongoza wanawake mbele ya bibi yake. My brother, hata tells me other way hauna heshima. Yaani unapeleka bibi yako out to have fun. Alafu unaanza kutongoza wanawake hapo, unaomba namba in front of your wife. Akikuuliza, you start beating your wife. Yaani unachapa bibi yako mbele ya. In public. Does that make you to be a man? Yaani unachapa bibi yako in front of everybody. Na huyo mwanamke hakuchabi, haongei kitu, anakuambia, babe, I'm just jealousy. Yaani that woman, she's helpless. She's telling you, babe, I am just but jealousy. Ndio anakuuliza, sasa babe, hayo namba unaomba wachana, unawaambia they are beautiful, na niko hapa. Kwa nini ulinileta hapa? Alafu unaanza kumchapa mbele ya watu. Na sielewi wanaume. Hiyo klabu kulikuwa na watu wengi, kulikuwa na wanaume wengi. Hakuna mwenye alienda kukwambia huyo mwanaume, what you are doing to this woman is not right. Men don't behave like that. Men treat their women with respect and dignity. My brother, that tells me what your character is, what you stand for. Hakuna, yani watu wako hapo, they are busy kuchukua video. Wanachukua video, mwanaume akichapa bibi yake. Badala ya kuingilia umwambie, my brother, this is not how men behave. This is not what really men do. You can't do this. Hata yani my brother, ungengoja muende nyumbani uchape bibi yako. Umchapie kwa nyumba. Na honestly my brother, yani ulipeleka bibi yako nje. Out to have fun. Ndio umepata opportunity ya kutongoza wanawake mbele yake, honestly. In her presence, na mko na watoto. Hata basi you don't respect yourself, you don't respect that woman. And then you are here bragging, saying on social media, oh, nilitoka hapo nikaenda Westlands to have fun, kwa club ya maceleb, I went there to have fun. Unaita bibi yako munguzi. How? Na umemsalisa mtoto. And you are bragging, saying hata akitaka aende kwa Shanties, hata hana maisha, nilimtoa kwa hata hakuwa na nyumba, alikuwa na nyumba ya mapox. My brother, hata wewe hauna class. Kwa nini unapenda mtu analala kwa mapox? So uliangalia ukaona huyo msichana amekufaa, ndio ukamtoa kwao. Ungemtoa kwao, my brother, ungemtoa kwao. Na kama actually umechoka na huyu msichana wa wenyewe, my brother, the least you can do, mrudishie wazazi wake. Anaweza kuwa hana maana kwako, lakini yako na maana kwa wazazi wake, kwa ndugu zake, dada zake, relatives, ako na marafiki wenye ako maana kwao. Anaweza kuwa amekosa umaana kwako, umaarufu kwako, lakini that woman has people who loves her so dearly. My brother, as if that didn't stop there. Then digging deeper, the guy alienda anachapa bibi yake. That was not even the first time. Anachapanga bibi yake kwa nyumba mahali anaishi. anamfukuza, anamchapa. Imagine unamtoa nje kwa faranda, you start beating your wife. Mpaka ma watchman ndio wanaingililia kukuambia, "Hey my brother, please, umemchapa sana." At least ma watchman hawakuchukua video. One of them alipiga picha na video, lakini wawili waliingilia wakasema hapana, muache, umemuumiza. Imagine ukafungia bibi yako nje na uko na mtoto. Alafu sasa amekusalia mtoto, my brother. Akarara na watchman pale nje. Alafu unasema you are a man. Sasa ulilala hapo ukangorota peke yako. Unajiona uko mwanaume umefika. My brother. Pesa, money, power na sura isikupea kiburi. Isikupea kiburi. In fact, I'm telling you my brothers, pesa, power and money isikupea kiburi. Isikupea kiburi. Pride comes before a fall. Treat people with respect and dignity. Kama unajua tabia zako, kwa nini unapeleka bibi yako out? Si ungeenda peke yako tu utongoze wananga vile unataka, my brother. That does not make you a man. And you're here saying, "Oh, I'm a $1 billion CEO. I'm a $1 billion." My brother, money is kupatia kiburi. Let not money make you so proud. Let power is kupatia kiburi. Alafu unasema, you are here proudly saying, "I am the hottest cake dude in town." My brother, hiyo kiburi yote ni ya nini sasa? Unalingia msichana wa wenyewe ndio anakufanya unaongea hizo vitu zote. Kama uko hot cake, why did you commit this woman akae na wewe? Kwa nini? Mpaka unamzalisha mtoto. You know, ni ile kitu unaona mwanaume anaambia bibi yake, "Oh, hii ng'ombe sikujua nikiangalia, oh, hii monkey, hii hyena." My brother, ng'ombe hailarangi na monkey. Hata ng'ombe haisai na monkey. Monkey inazaa na monkey. Ng'ombe inazaa na ng'ombe. So wewe ndio ng'ombe kubwa. Believe me, wewe ndio ng'ombe kubwa. My brother, kuchapa bibi yako mbele ya watu haitakupatia ponga points. It will not make you to be more of a man. It will not. Imagine hata wale watu walikuwa kwa hiyo klabu walikutarau. Hata wanaume wengine wakiangalia tu wanakutarau tu. Na hiyo pesa yako yote na kiburi yako na power. Eti unasema hakuna mahali atanipeleka. Hakuna mahali atakupeleka, lakini my brother, I'm telling you today. Our creator, huyo ni mtoto. She is a daughter of the most high God. Na niliwaambia wanaume, fanya dhambi zote, fanya vitu zote duniani, but usikwe sababu ya mwanamke kuweka magoti chini kulilia Mungu. Machozi ingine is very expensive. Na nikawaambia machozi ingine is very dangerous. So be very careful. Don't be a reason why somebody goes on her knees to cry to God. Some tears are very dangerous. Machozi ingine is very dangerous. Na nikasema machozi is the most expensive liquid in this world. 99% in feelings, 1% is water. Don't allow anyone to go on their knees to cry to God because of you. It shall not be well with you, my brother. In everything that you do is a seed you are planting. Now you put your wife left, right, center, and you have a daughter. What if a man treats your daughter the same way you are treating the mother? How will you feel? I bet you'll be there the following morning, or you will go the same night. You will want to strangle that guy who is mistreating your daughter. And yet you are mistreating somebody's daughter. Do to others what you will want them to do unto you. Now, kama that girl has you have outused her usefulness, take her back to her parents. That's the least you can do. Hata aenda alala kwa street, arudi baki kwa nyumba za magunia wewe alikuwa analala. Murudishe pale. Don't treat people like trash. The Bible says service to humanity is service to God. At least onyesha mapenzi, love people, because our God himself is love. He loved us before we loved him. So treat your wife as a human being. And again, I don't understand men. And imagine kuna wanawake, na wanawake siwaelewi. Wanawake hapa nje, kuna wale wameona huyu mwanaume vile anachapa bibi yake in public, vile anachapa na dada na umoja. Na kuna wanawake wanataka kuingia kwa huyu mwanaume. So I'll make a today. I just want to talk how I don't understand men. Nitatengeneza ile ya wanawake pia, but leo ni ya wanaume. Tukue na utu tu kidogo. Wacha tu tukue na kautu kidogo tu, ubinadamu tu kidogo, lakini hutu umetoka watu completely. Yani unaona ukichapa bibi yako in public, you are a man. My brother, you are not a man. That will not make you to be a hero. That will not make you to be a man. And the world has changed. I don't understand men. Yani wanaume watakaa chini waone mtu akiua mwingine and they will not even intervene. Wasaidie. Huyu mwanaume alikuwa in high end club na ana slap bibi yake anamchapa mbele ya watu. Na imagine huyu mwanamke helplessly anamwambia babe, I'm just jealousy. Why are you beating me? Yani huyu msichana ako pale kwa sababu hanapenda huyu mwanaume. Kuna wanaume hawapendeki hata wakipendwa aje. Kuna wanaume hawapendeki. So what I'm trying to say here is this. I don't understand men nowadays, actually. How men behave and do things, I don't understand them. But may God help us as men, so that we can take full responsibility as husbands, as men, as heads of our families. Let us be role models to young generation. Beating a woman in public will not make you to be a hero, will not make you to be more of a man. Or wearing a trouser will not make you to be a man. Hama ukuwe na mandevu will not make you to be a man. Character is what will make you to be a man. Let us be men of character. How we relate and treat human beings. Otherwise, thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. My YouTube name is Amongoro. See you in my next video. May God bless you. And men, take up our responsibility as men in our society, in our families, in everything that we do. Let's take the front seat. As men, let us be role models. May God bless you. Till next time, bye-bye.